It is 8:01. At this time, I'd like to call the special meeting of the Belton Independent School District Board of Trustees to order. A quorum of board members is present. This meeting has been duly called, and a notice of the meeting has been posted in accordance with the Texas Open Meetings Act, Texas Government Code, Chapter 551. The item before us today is to consider, discuss, and take action approving a ranking of proposals in connection with the numbers there listed. Belton High School Orchestra Edition, approving the expenditures and authorizing the superintendent to negotiate and execute a contract. And presenter, Dr. Robert Mueller. Surprise.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
I believe, as you all are aware, Belton ISD has a very strong fine arts program, and a component of that strength is the strings or orchestra program within the district. Currently, the orchestra program meets and rehearses over at the Belton High School 9 facility. With the advent of Lake Belton High School and the conversion of the 9 back to a middle school, there is a need for a place for orchestra to meet and rehearse on a daily basis at the high school, at the existing high school. Because of that, back in November, the board approved or awarded a contract to O'Connell Robertson to do basic architectural design around a orchestra addition at the Belton High School. In April, the board approved schematic design. In May, the board approved the construction delivery method, which was request for competitive sealed proposals. In June 1, the request for competitive seal proposal was posted, and 6 vendors or 6 contractors submitted bids. Those bids were evaluated. There were 6 criteria in the posted competitive seal proposal. Those bids were evaluated across those 6 different areas. Competitive seal proposals provide you the opportunity to select the best value for the school district. That's not necessarily price, although price is a large component of the ranking system. So what you have before you is a recommendation from the administration on a ranking of those 6 proposals. And the top ranked proposal is Tom Wright, also known as Built Right Construction. I think in your agenda item it's Build Right, but that's inaccurate. It's actually Built with a T, Right. And this is the group that is recommended for us to negotiate a contract and execute a contract with. Now the rules around executing the contract are such that you begin the negotiations with the top ranked proposal. If you're unable to negotiate a contract, then you move to the second and the third and so on until you successfully negotiate a contract. This project will be funded out of 2012 bond proceeds, also fund balance, and the total cost of the project with this contemplated lowest proposal is $2,148,258. The low bid construction contract would be $1,713,000. At that, we stand ready to answer any questions.
I have 2. Where is the Built Right Construction? Where are they out of?
They're based in Waco.
Waco. And have we expressed the same concerns as the last, when we're building the 2 schools, that we want as many local contractors as possible, Belton area, Temple area contractors as possible?
Yes, in fact, we interviewed Built Right yesterday, and one of the questions that we asked were to talk to us about their major subcontractors. And while I can't say, it kind of depends on how you define local, but several were out of the Waco area. I think 1 or 2 were out of the Austin area, and then the remainder are in this area. But I think the HVAC, is Waco? I can't remember exactly, but yes, we realize the importance of having local subcontractors as much as possible, and that was expressed yesterday in the interviews.
Would y'all mind turning up Dr. Muller's mic?
Oh,
Is that
sorry.
possible?
We had, I was pretty impressed that we had 6 bidders, or was that 7? 1, 2, 3, 6. I think it's 6. 6 bidders, and of those 6, I believe all were, half were 4 Waco, 1 Austin, and 1 Temple. So all within our local market and very competitive, as you can see by the scores. We had an outstanding response to this project.
Yeah, I believe ASD was Austin, DKC is based in Austin, HSC is based in Austin and also Waco.
Oh, I stand corrected.
Masonic is Waco, Built Right was Waco, and Wright Builders, of course, is Temple.
Who were the evaluators?
The evaluators were Tammy Shannon, Director of Purchasing, David Bennett, our Facilities Director, and O'Connell Robertson.
Okay.
Okay, is there any more questions or further discussion? And we're ready to vote. Is there a motion to approve the administration's recommendation? Motion, the first motion by Dr. Rosalie Montgomery. Is there a second? Second by Mr. Ty Taggart. All in favor, please raise your hand. That passes unanimously.
Good job, Rosie.
Okay.
Okay.
I believe that's all the business we had this morning. We stand adjourned.